Good afternoon. It's Minette Boykin with Secured Capital Investment Group, and we are here in beautiful Lima, Peru at the Lima Country Club Hotel with Carsten Korch. So Carsten, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to Peru. What made you decide to settle here?
Well, many men, you know, it's the women, no? And if it's not the women, it's the food. In my case, I was on a train ride, and to make a long story short, I met this Peruvian woman who changed my way of seeing my life that I originally had, which was full of good things. And so I chose 4 years later to travel to Peru and visit and get to know this country that she told me about on this train ride that I thought was fantastic. And a 2-week planned trip turned into a 4-month adventure in Peru. And I think I lost my heart when I arrived to the airport for some reason. And also during this time I happened to meet what later became my wife. So then I moved back to Denmark, where I'm from originally, and stayed there, worked there, but always thinking about Peru. My girlfriend then later became my wife. We lived in Denmark, we flew back and forwards, and every time I saw improvement in this country. Everything started, but as many people say, Peru is a third world country. It's full of Indians living in the Andes mountain. They are hungry and they are dirty, and you know, and no, I don't want to move to Peru. So when we decided to move to Peru, of course we knew that Peru would be different, but many of my friends was like, "You're moving to Peru? Are you nuts?" So I go like, how can I change the image of Peru? And I started thinking about that, and basically it was to make more information about Peru available in English, because there were information, but most of it was touristical information, and they preferred to show the Indians living in the mountains, because that was around Machu Picchu and all the ruins, which is what people came for. So instead of that, we tried to change it a little bit by offering a little bit more. So we started first to focus on, you know, what about Peru in English, from news to features to gastronomy to travel and all kinds. So you get a really good impression what Peru is about, which is much more than Indians, Machu Picchu and ceviche and pisco sour.
Although pisco sour is pretty, I mean, if you sit down, usually the pisco sour is in your face. I love it.
Absolutely. And I mean, but you can see, just since we arrived 6 years ago, pisco sour was the only pisco cocktail mainly you would get served. And right now I know of at least 50 different pisco cocktails. Right. So people have started to develop, people have started to be very proud. I mean, the gastronomy here is incredible.